Oh, getting it done with little blue tackle today. All right, all right. Let's open up this mystery box and see what we got. Wake up. It's time to go fishing. All right, now that we're out here, let's get into today's video. I just drove over an hour to get to this secluded pond behind me. It's way out in the middle of nowhere. There's already campers here, which I didn't even know there was any sort of camping area, vehicle camping. And they have some canopies over there, and they have some targets for shooting. So we're way out in the middle of nowhere. You can shoot and do whatever you want here. But the pond's looking pretty good. I've never been out here before. We have all that. I just caught one right here on my brush hog kind of bait. And the pond extends way out that way. So I saw this on the Google Maps after somebody told me about it. I did a little research, figured I'd want to bring my kayak just in case. It's probably a good thing I did, because there's a lot of good looking spots that are a little too far out there for me to bank fish from. But there is a bonus challenge today. Today's bonus challenge is this video is sponsored by Little Blue Tackle. The owner there, Remy, reached out to me and wanted me to do a review on some of the products and thought it was going to be up my viewers' alley. I do a lot of TEMU reviews. It's fun to see what you can do with budget gear. There's no need to spend hundreds of dollars just to catch a couple green ditch pickles. And so what I have here is a box of tackle sent to me by Little Blue Tackle. Let's open up this mystery box and see what we got. Alright, what do we have here, guys? We have a Whopper Plopper style bait in the black and white, the loon pattern. That's a beautiful jig here, crawfish and bluegill type color. And actually, feel these packages that they come in are way nicer than the TEMU gear. We have a topwater frog. It actually looks great because there's tons of lily pads. We have some chartreuse green, green pepper paddle tails. We have some stick baits. Black, this is black, gold, and red flake. Feel soft. In case we have to downsize, we got some of these little Bobby Garland looking kind of baits. Awesome, look at that, a smaller frog. You know how I love my smaller frogs. The topwater is fun with these guys. We also sent bullet weights, nice little ring of bullet weights. We have some EWGs with the locks on them, which I'll use probably for the swim baits. And we have the jig heads, which pair with the little minnows here. And I'll throw their name up on the screen and where to get them at. These jig heads look pretty nice. These hooks look pretty solid. I like the little screw locks on some of these. Oh man, look at this. We have some pliers. Let's take a look at these pliers. They even sell pliers. Oh wow, look at that. It's got a lock. And it's got your split ring plier here, so you can open your split rings and change your hooks. That's always useful to have. Oh, look at that. I don't have any pliers that have a line cutter. Designated line cutter. Crimper for your split shot. This has got a little bit of everything. And it comes with a case that you can loop on so you don't lose it. Those are pretty nice. Actually, I really like these. I'm already recommending these. They feel nice. They're heavy, solid, have all the crimping, cutting, plying options that you need. These things always do good. This is a tried and true shape. We'll check out these stick baits. It's a pretty heavy duty bag for these. Let's see. Yeah, they have a lot of action. I can't tell if they're a little thinner than your standard one, but they'll definitely do their job out here. So things I already see better than TEMU, other than just some of the baits here, is these packages. These are nice, hard, reusable packages. This one has a little Ziploc on it. Pretty sweet. And this Whopper Plopper style bait actually has texture to it. So that's pretty exciting. But I want to open this up before we got on to the kayak because I need to tie these all up so we can try them out. Let's give these a try here. So this is a splashing frog in green, a smaller splashing frog in yellow. Got all their names on here too. The weedless football jig. We'll give it a try. There's lots of weeds out here though. I think there's some rocky shore over there. How's this hook looking? Solid. So, what Little Brew Tackle prides themselves on is budget prices, but quality gear, and everything ships out of the US. These all come from the States. So if you're tired of waiting 2 weeks, 3 weeks for your tackle from TEMU to show up, you order from them. The prices are pretty close, and you can get yourself some tackle in a week and be on the water fishing with it. We got all different size lead weights. Like I was saying with my brush reaper, is there's a lot of these cattail things out here, these weeds, and I'll definitely want some weights to get through them, kind of punch them a little bit. I think I have everything in here to do that. If you are interested in any of this gear or more and see what Little Blue Tackle has to offer, check out Little Blue Tackle's link in the description. Use code FISHINMORTICIAN to get 10% off your order, and a little bit of it will go to help out the channel. I'd really appreciate it if you do. If you have any budget gear you want to test out, you just want to use, you follow this video, see how it does here, and then make up your mind and see how you like it. Let's get loaded up, tie it on, and get out in the water. Let's test out these pliers real quick. Let's see how these work. Got these nice line cutters here. Let's see how they do with braid. I have another jig that I already had tied on. Wow, that was smooth. Smooth. Let's grab this weedless football jig here. I already caught one fish on a soft plastic here, so I'm feeling like it's gonna be okay day. It's probably like 7 cast in, no, less than 7 cast in. I was just flipping around the cover. Alright, look at that. We have the jig. Check out that color. And again, let's try this out. Look at that, clean through the braid. Beautiful. Alright. Jig on. Boom. Now look at that, more braid. Right through the braid. Let's go explore. Alright, we're out here at pond number 2. We're going to be using the smaller splishing frog. I think it's like 1.5 inches. We're going to use it somewhere where I know the fish can get the top water. While it was fun exploring a new pond, it definitely had its own challenges. So we're going to try it here for a bit where I know these fish will eat this. If they strike, they usually commit pretty good. It's a good sign. Looks all yucky, but they're still minnows, so the pond's not that bad. It's a bit cooler though. Summertime is winding down. Oh. Well, that'll wake you up. I didn't set the hook. He had it, and I didn't set. Starting off like yesterday. The one thing I've noticed about this frog already that I like, but also is a little bit of an issue. A lot of people do this on purpose. These hooks are pointed up pretty good, so once they bite, if you set the hook, it'll get them, but you get a little bit more weeds. Let's be ready this time. Yeah, it was such a good hit too. Not good enough to hook himself, but enough where I should have been able to pull and get him. There we go. I'm paying attention now. Good morning. Look at that. Actually, a really nice, healthy one for this pond. Let's check this out. Boom. Good morning, fishy. So yeah, that's what I wanted to see. It was just me yesterday in that pond. These things are having, that had no problem when I set the hook. Got a nice little fishy here. Let's get him back in. So yeah, that was fine. It felt just like, let's see, kind of like those other TEMU frogs I got, but this one does feel a little more durable. The eyes are painted on and not popped in. The other TEMU ones are pop-in eyes, and they've already fallen out. At least most of them. I think they all have one eye or something. Let's see if we can't get another one on this here. Oh! Oh boy! I hope you saw that fish. Oh poor guy. I hook set him out of the water. That thing should not have been biting this. I don't even think he had the hook. I don't know. He either barely had a hook or just the leg, and I launched him. I told you guys, I'm not losing anymore. I lost that one. Lost a bunch yesterday, not quite getting it. Hook sets are free, right? Man, that was like a 6-inch bass. No, it wasn't even 6 inches. That was a baby. I just launched that sucker right out. Well, that's gonna make my morning. It looked like he was okay though. He landed in the grass. He hopped back in the water. But boy, was that funny. Too funny. Oh, something big just waked on it. Oh, came back for it. Stay on, baby. Stay on. Alright. Now we're getting it done. Now we're digging them up. Smaller guy, but not as small as that baby I launched. I wonder if he was the one that waked on it, just made a big old wake. Alright, a couple more and then we're gonna switch lures, but this is just too much fun. That's why I love these little frogs. See if we can't get a little sunfish. Little frogs though, it's kind of hard to walk. You kind of just have to slow reel them in. I kind of like to pop reel them. Pop, 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 pop. Pause. Pop, 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 pop. Gives their legs a little pop in action like they're kicking in the water. Another small fishy. But look at that. Look how committed this guy was. He swallowed that thing. I didn't even feel hooked. Look at the little baby. It's clear though. Much clearer than the other spot. You see a little guy right there. A little school of them. No problem, man. Let's see. Do they have any interest? Nope. Okay. I sight fished him. It works if you get it in front of the fish. That really helps. I wanted to see if I cut this down, because the fish in here, some of them are like this. They're small. But I wanted to see if they would actually go for it, or if they were scared of it, or if they just thought it was a turd or something. Definitely went for it. We'll get you back in with your friends. So the Senko does work if you get it in front of the fish. So this is a pretty cool color too, because it says black, but it's also got like a green in it. It's more like a black green, like they took some green pumpkin and added a lot of black into it. I cut that one in half to catch smaller fish, and it works. We're running out of time at this pond, so the next time you see me at these, it should probably be at another pond. Oh. There we go. Oh. No! That was like a 2-pound fish. Oh, what happened with my hook? Oh, the worm got wrapped in my hook. Oh man, I hate when that happens. That was one of the bigger fish out of here too. Dang, he did a good job shaking that. Damn it. I can't even blame the hooks here because I'm using my own hook. Oh, maybe if I had used their hook. No, it was too big for this little guy, but dang. That was a good sized fish. Oh well, I'll leave that in. I mean, it attracted the fish. I failed on the fish catch. I'm also using a medium rod instead of like a medium heavy to really set the hook on a Texas rig. I'll take the blame for it. The worm did its job, attracted the fish. I lost the fish. No matter how effective your bait is, there's a huge problem between the hook and getting the fish here, and it's usually you. Or me. Maybe it's not you at all, maybe you're perfect. And we are back, day 2 at this pond, out in the middle of nowhere. Drove another hour again because I did not have good luck last time. And I don't think it was the tackle, it was all me. I didn't expect this much weeds. There was people in the main campground. I couldn't start there. But now, nobody's in this main campground. We're gonna get some fish today, and we're gonna show it to you. Let's get after it. I really want to land one on the Plopper because I lost some on the Plopper, and I gotta redeem myself. But it's kind of chilly. There we go. Oh no. Can't lose this guy. Oh no, I have him good too. He's stuck on the cattail. I got him on the side. Alright. He swiped it and he got side hooked, but I will take it. Look at that. Sorry, buddy, you're in a weird spot. Got him. Ploppers do that. Hey, that's about as good as our last fish we caught here. That was first cast on the Plopper. This fish just made my morning. First cast on the little blue tackle Plopper, so it does work. The fish just didn't want it when I was throwing it. Since we're here, we'll get a nice slow release on this guy. Not slow-mo, just a nice release. Since I can get to the water. Who's you playing, buddy? Oh, that fish has no idea how much it just made my day. I knew it wasn't the Plopper. That was all me. Well, hopefully it's not like last time where I started off with a fish and then nothing else happened. I didn't bring a heavy rod with me, but dang, I still like these things. But I'm gonna cut this plopper off, mission success. I'm gonna tie one of the hooks on and one of the weights and make a punching rig. Let's put a bobber stop. And let's throw one of these on. There we go. Come on. Oh. Look. See, that's the problem. They're getting so much leverage. That's part of the problem. When I'm paying attention, they're getting so much leverage from the plant that it just pops right out. That was a nice blow up too. This stuff sucks. I don't know what this stuff is, but it sucks. Alright, sorry you guys missed out on it. But we got this beautiful guy here, probably a 2-pounder, doing the punching kind of jig thing. This is like a Texas rig with a heavy weight trying to get in the bush. But the GoPro battery overheated, and I think it's dead now. So I had to put you up on the phone just to show you what it did. So I used that hook. I did end up using the screw into the hook. Oh man, look at that hook though. It's in there. There he is, got the hook out finally. He was in there, let's see. There you go, see, not so bad. Had the GoPro up here, but it was overheating. Got him. Thanks for playing, buddy. Alright, let's see what else we can dig up. I think the only one we haven't landed anything on is the frog. The big frog. I got plenty on the little frog. There's a lot of bluegill or bait fish hitting the surface. So I'm hoping that some bass are watching them. And they see this guy thinking it's one of them. Well, he went for it. Come on. He's stuck in so much grass, it's pulling my kayak. That's okay. As long as we got him pinned. Come on. No, I saw you. Where are you? Come on. Come on. Get in the boat. Oh, finally. On the little blue tackle frog. I feel bad I pinned him. He got pinned in so much weeds. I feel a little bit better though. Not just because I caught him. Not just because I caught this guy, but because I saw how much weeds got stuck there that I pulled pulled the whole kayak over. Alright buddy, thanks for saving the day. Boom. Yeah, this looks like it's a good frog area with the vegetation, but the type of vegetation, those strings get all the stringy stuff gets all in the hooks. Yeah, That's a mess. It's a real mess. That guy, luckily he got hooked so good that I didn't lose him. I might have lost it. Whew! Man, I had a bite on the little punchy rig. Yep. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Look at that guy. Little grass bass right there. The hook really locks in. It's beautiful. Alright, here you go, bud. And all the tackle, except the bobber stop, all the terminal is from Little Blue Tackle. The craw is that cheap Lost Creek 77 cents a bag, 70 cents a bag bait. So this whole rig does not cost an arm and a leg to produce. I'm gonna try that again. So what I did there, I think you saw as I reeled. Oh, nope. You can toss right there if you can go lightly. I just didn't want to spook them too much, so I just reeled it through, and then I found a hole and dropped it. And give it a couple little pops, and set the hook. There we are. Oh, this is a decent fish too. Oh no, wait. He's heavier than he is. No, he's pretty big. And he's caught in like 50 pounds of weeds. Oh my god. Oh. Look at that guy. We're pushing 2.5, going on 3. Dang, look at that chunk. Beautiful. Yeah. Getting it done with Little Blue Tackle today. Alright, alright. Whew. Alright guys, here's some of the remaining tackle. I still have the frogs tied on, the worms, the plopper. I lost the jig, and I missed filming the catch on the paddle tail. I used it on a underspin right when the wind was blowing after the whopper plopper bite. I caught one on that. So all in all, I had fun using this stuff. Everything here seemed good enough to catch fish on. The bass didn't seem to notice any difference. So if you're looking for some budget gear to fill your tackle box and get some more fish, check out Little Blue Tackle. Again, link in the description. Use code FISHINMORTICIAN for 10% off your order. And thanks again for watching. Let me know what you think about it. Let's see what we can dig up next time.